a philanthropist, but more importantly, a captain in the U.S. Army.
That's right, a force to be reckoned with. Captain Emily Nunez-Cavnes is also the co-founder of Sword and Plow, is the first ever reader on the cover of Women's Health magazine. And Emily is here to tell her story. And you are kind of the picture of health, so it's no big surprise. There's so much to talk about in this interview, your company, your service, the cover. Let's talk about, first of all, your military service. And you have some firsts as well in your history.
Yes, so I am a U.S. Army captain currently serving with 10th Special Forces Group, and it's just an honor to be able to lead soldiers. Throughout my 4 years so far serving in the Army, I've had some amazing opportunities. I was one of the first 100 women to try out for Ranger School. I went to pre-Ranger School, and I had so much support from my unit, and while I didn't make it through, it was just an amazing opportunity to have the opportunity to try. And now serving in 10th Special Forces Group, it's just a really awesome opportunity, and I'm really grateful.
And if you weren't busy enough with that, you started your own company. Obviously, we've got the bags here. What are you doing?
Yes, so I started Sword and Plow with my sister, which is a quadruple bottom line fashion company, and we repurpose military surplus into fashionable bags and accessories, and we work with veteran-owned and operated manufacturers across the country, and then we donate 10% of our profits back to organizations that support veterans.
And reading through on your website, and first of all, the designs are really great. I
Thank
love
you.
them. They're super fashionable, but the greatest thing about them is that your company profile just reads like a social responsibility trendsetter. It's amazing the things you're doing. And so everything here, how does this work in terms of finding the items you're going to upcycle?
Sure. So working with military surplus is really fun because these materials are really built to withstand the toughest environments. And when you buy a Sword and Plow product, you're purchasing something that's really beautiful, but it's also made in the United States. It's socially conscious, and it's giving back to veterans. So it's just been so much fun to build this company with my sister, and this is really just the beginning.
So do you know, like for example, this bag right here, do you know what this was made from?
Yes, so this wool line started out from repurposed aircraft insulation.
Really?
I wondered where that wool came from.
And then inside we have this woodland camo pattern for the pockets, which is a fun detail.
I love it. I would totally carry that. I love. Well, it's simple, and yet it's super fashion forward because we love the military influence in the fashion. I just want to talk about the cover really quickly because the magazine is calling you a game changer, and the cover is gorgeous. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
So, what is it that got you the first reader on the cover of Women's Health?
Well, I found out about the competition through a friend from college who encouraged me to apply, and when I heard that Women's Health wanted to share stories about women in different industries who are changing the game, I just thought it was such an awesome opportunity, and so I applied, and there was an application and voting process, and we just had so much support from friends and family and the Sword and Plow community and many local Denver residents, and I just couldn't be more grateful for all of the support that we've received.
Well, I hope you've called your friend and thanked her.
Oh, definitely.
For suggesting it in the first place.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for your service. Thank you for what you're doing for women and for our veterans as well. Very nice.
Well, thank you so much for having me here today.
It's an honor.
You can read more about Emily and her company and her story. It's in the latest issue of Women's Health magazine on newsstands right now. So when you're checking out at the grocery store, look for her face. You'll see her there.
She's right
pretty cool,
there.
right?
I mean, how cool is that to be on the cover of a big magazine? Mark, how's your mouth doing from that green?